Welcome everyone. It is Sandra Alexa here from My Personal Muse and from Game Changer. It's the new model of relationships, all about self-discovery. So you can look up to the top and you can see where you can order your copy, make wonderful gifts, and we have Valentine's Day coming up and birthdays. Whole first chapter is about self-discovery, which 2020 was really all about. What you also need to know is it comes in hardcover, softcover. You can go on Amazon and it's in audio. Okay, I would really appreciate it if you would like, if you would share, if you would comment, and if you would subscribe. Okay, well, 2021 is not letting us down. There's a lot of excitement and a lot of things happening collectively and for us personally. So what I want to do today is I am going to talk about, today is January the 14th, and Uranus does go direct today, but I'm going to do a separate one on that because that's really an important one. That has to do with our values, our worth, our money, from an investment point of view. So I'll do a separate one this weekend, okay? Today what I want to do is I want to talk about the biggest planetary energies, the trends for 2021, because we had a trend for 2020, okay? So Uranus in Taurus went direct today at 6 degrees. And as I said, I'm going to do a separate video for that. Now there are permanent changes with Saturn in Aquarius, which is squaring Uranus in Taurus 3 times this year. The first one is February 17th, 2021, when Saturn in Aquarius squares Uranus in Taurus at 7 degrees. The second one is June 14th, 2021, when Saturn in Aquarius squares Uranus in Taurus at 13 degrees. And then the final one is December 24th, 2021, Uranus in Taurus. This is interesting though. It is retrograde and squares Saturn in Aquarius at 11 degrees. So I will have a special one on that probably in November. This one in December will culminate with you becoming really clear on what needs to be built and how to navigate the new world and what you will focus on for 2022. So we still have a lot of disclosures and a lot of things happening right now. When looking at the dates and possibly putting them in your calendars, remember the energies are prevalent the week before and the week after. So you're looking at a time and space there, okay? And also, depending on where they are in your natal chart as to how they're going to be affecting you personally. In 2020, we experienced the mind-blowing Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. So it was light and shadow, freedom and control, okay? Corruption and deceit, okay? Which revealed to us what needed to collapse and deconstruct to transform the world externally and internally. The Saturn square Uranus dance from February 2021 till December of 2021 has us being mindful and observant as to how conscious we are. Do we react or do we respond? Okay, we want our freedom. Okay, Uranus freedom is a huge thing, freedom. However, we desire some stability and structure. The question is, are you willing to be controlled and beholden to others, to government, to a partner, to a job, having to conform, or can you find a new path as you align with the divine and journey now that you've embraced your personal power and self-mastery and self-sufficiency? Clarity is what is desired and required in your intimate and personal relationships and in business, in your life. When Saturn is in Aquarius, you're living your truth. There's a lot of authenticity, freedom, emotional honesty, long-term compatibility in friendships with shared visions and strong boundaries. It's important to keep personal and professional life separate and be ethical and have integrity. Eventually, we understand that it is only ourselves who we can control. And with Saturn in Aquarius, we realize that as we are more responsible for ourselves, we impact and improve our personal lives, community, and the collective. Saturn teaches us that freedom is not about escaping our responsibility, nor is it about breaking all the rules. Uranus is a shake-up of foundations, and Venus rules Taurus and is about beauty. Everybody always thinks it's about love and that. It's about value, it's about worth, it's about systems and self-reliance, and money, taking care of self. Am I worthy of being loved and accepted? I am enough and able to rely on myself even when everything is shifting. What do you value now after all the shifts and transformations of 2020? You might want to look at that. What really matters in your life? Aligning with the divine through self-discovery. That's why this is so powerful. Okay. And finding and embracing our pot of gold, our divine inner spark. Maybe. Does that resonate with you? That's my question to you. When you are aligned and rooted in truth, you can embody your knowing, your authenticity, not illusion or delusion. Every time we have a disruption, we are triggered and awaken more to self and what is real. So the 3 dates I've given you will collapse, deconstruct more structures. And the question is, were they real or were they there to control, giving greater freedom? Collapse of energies in the collective allow you to own your power internally, have personal boundaries as you take back the power you've given away. A lot to do with our economics as to what is working and what is not. I will do a separate one on Uranus direct in Taurus because it's about money, value, worth. Next, the stimulus checks, etc. The Aquarian energies of technology, social media, how to market goods and services when everything is changing and collapsing. Air travel, business models collapsed as they are outdated. However, look towards new opportunities to move into. Big shift, no dependency when you're aligned with the source on others. No energy vampires, parasites, or hosts, as we are reprogramming from the indoctrination. If it is going to be, it's up to me. No codependency. Total reframing, which will be interesting with the lockdowns and house arrests, as there is a lot of cognitive dissonance. Will the real you stand up and take your place? Time to honor your gifts, understand your soul contracts, and find your freedom to be. Some souls unconsciously placed or gave their power energy to others or groups outside of themselves. So they lost who they were. And now it's time to call spirit home. As you awaken and take back your power, you finally get what freedom is. Wowzer. As you awaken, you feel alive. Look in the mirror. It's like the fountain of youth. More energy, engagement in life. You're looking younger with more joy and peace. Finally ready to be and do what you enjoy. So expect a complete overhaul or reboot as you enter these specific cycles in 2021. And they move fast with Uranus. It's real lightning. What will happen? You will become your best friend and do not need excessive energy outside yourself to live a good life. As you align with the divine source and your purpose, you embrace your gifts. This is when you really start to co-create with the divine. Everybody's talking about manifesting, the law of attraction, all of that, okay? Most times the divine knows better what is necessary for your soul purpose, as synchronicity serendipity, coincidences, kismet, destiny, fate, karma, providence, and the divine plan now shows up. Wow. Freedom, accountability, and responsibility as you find your path, your worth, your value, and embrace your gifts to share with humanity. Soul contracts are complete if you have done your work and did the completion. Lessons could be understood, uncoupling complete, and programming, fear, and indoctrination finished. Wow, what an incredible journey awaits us this year. Enjoy as you personally navigate being aligned with the divine source and universe. And I want to thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this. And I appreciate it again if you would comment, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Game Changer Game On, relationships. You can subscribe right there. And I'm going through a whole shift in my social media. As we know, there's a lot of different collapses out there, so I'm having to look at that. The book Game Changer is a great gift. Hopefully you have your own copy and are doing or have completed the first chapter on self-discovery, all interactive exercises, 8 different areas of our life. Always remember our first relationship in life is with ourselves, to know thyself, and then understand as we evolve and mature, we change and need to take time to reflect. Who am I now? I'm different at 20, 40, 60, 70s, okay? And what are your needs now? Change is inevitable. Once a month, I draw a name for a mini reading. I do it via Zoom. Every time you make a comment, your name goes into the drawing for January of 2021, and I will contact you. Many blessings and much love. And be very grounded in self and be very open as you align. And open, there would be a lot of things that you will attract.